Welcome to Barrelbottom, everybody. Have a seat. We'll get you some chicken fried steak right away.
I'm never actually going in.
Oh, but chicken fried steak.
Of civility.
I want chicken fried steak, Jeff.
Well, you won't get steak, but you will get fillets.
Oh.
Fish fillets, more like.
That's gross and not something I want. Oh, what a dapper gentleman.
Yeah. Look, he's waving. He said, hello.
Hello.
Alice doesn't say hello back. Kind of rude.
Maybe she's supposed to like curtsy and go on her way. Oh, hello. You have a fan.
She's not creepy at all.
No. Just a pretty nice lady. Oh, I saw the tooth. I can't unsee it now.
We'll get it later.
Okay.
And who's this?
That would probably be the carpenter.
Yep.
I guess.
Yep. It's the carpenter. Somehow he's revered by fish people.
I presume he nailed all the ships together.
He might have built it, yeah.
Oh, water picnic, delicious. What happens when you knife the nice fish people?
Nothing. They're invulnerable.
Oh, do they react at all?
No.
I'm not terribly surprised.
They all look the same.
I like to imagine this part of the game, Alice is wandering around London, just running into like the few friendly people.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe she's looking and talking to actual fish.
Oh, also possible.
Or she's in the harbor, she could be talking to these fish.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
This is a new challenge.
Oh, this looks like an arena.
Can you survive the passage of time?
Can you just run around?
Yeah. But that would be a bit boring, so I'm just gonna run around a bit. But yeah, the goal is just to survive X amount of time.
Man, the Mega Hatter is pretty imposing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hatter and what is your name, Rabbit? March Hare?
No, the rabbit's just White Rabbit. I don't think he has a name, does he? This is the first time we actually see him in this game.
I think there are multiple rabbits.
Are
Anyways, the Hatter is... Yeah, there's the White Rabbit that she follows, and then there's the March Hare.
Oh, it's not the March Hare.
Someone on the thread is going to yell at us, and I'm sorry, thread.
No, because I remember the game has a bio for the White Rabbit.
Okay.
So and it looks like him.
He's more of a gray rabbit.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Are you really still alive? Oh, am I crazy? Oh! We're crazy.
Pretty sure we are, yeah. The whole premise of this kinda points it out.
Oh. Still better than Tress FX. Not really.
Now we're halfway through for new harpies. There are actually 4 regular rooms in each of the remaining chapters.
Oh,
so
wow.
in the end you can only get 16 heart pieces.
That's alright. We don't need them. We're great. And Just Friend is the best and never gets hit. So there.
So let's upgrade our Purple Blade again.
Wait, now it has blood on it by default? Gross.
It had it from the beginning. But the actual visual change is the streaks. Now it has more red.
The Barber Blade grows hungrier with time.
Yeah.
Its lust for necks unsated.
And I can't confirm it 100% because I'm just guessing, but it feels like it might just combo and hit a little bit faster.
Yeah, I will say that the damage does not feel like it changes a whole lot in this game when you upgrade weapons.
No.
They get various other boosts sometimes, but they don't actually feel like they hit any harder.
Yeah, like the hobby horse when the level 3, the third hit actually is what you get from an upgrade.
Yeah. Get in there, Rabbit. Get in there.
Yeah, see, he's on.
Oh. What a happy little man. He just wanted to help. Oh. Dad
Yeah,
blasted.
I actually made a smart decision and I just decided to ignore him. Because there's no reason to fight him, so...
What's he gonna do about it? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
He's gonna float around and still be dead. Oh. You can't keep smart.
Most theatricals and gaffs are unsuitable for young persons. Punch and Judy dust-ups are no more than vulgar domestic arguments.
Punch and Judy dust-ups. That's what kids are missing out on in their entertainment, if you ask me. Fighting and domestic abuse.
Barrelbottom's a nice place, but it's not too big, because we're already going to the end here.
Yeah.
But where we want to go is the Drury Lane Theater, where the Carpenter is.
You think it was named Drury Lane, or did it just gain that title over time?
Well, if Carpenter built the town, then he built
seems like
also
a
built
happy
the
chap.
theater. Yeah. We'll meet him a little bit later, so we'll see. Oh, and these are enemies I do not like either.
Drifting.
They only appear here in Chapter 2, but there'll be more and more as the game goes on, and by themselves, they're... You know, they only take a hit or two, so they're not too bad, but the thing is, they'll start appearing with other groups of enemies,
Oh, yes.
and, you know, they fly up high in the air, and while you're fighting other enemies, they'll just shoot missiles at you, and, oh, very annoying.
And especially when you're busy, sometimes they're A, not in camera focus, or B, unavoidable
Yeah.
for your current
Yeah,
circumstances.
that's true too.
I just like when you shoot them here and they just catapult into the darkness.
Because they need to be on screen for you to actually be able to lock onto them.
Yeah. It's more than just knowing there's something off screen that you're supposed to fight and is threatening will kind of put you out.
Thankfully, if you knock them down when there's no bottom, they actually just die.
They fall down so far they get crushed by pressure. Yeah. Oh. Platforming over.
Yeah, I'm gonna start cutting out some boring platforming.
That's probably for the best, because there's a lot of it in this level. Which isn't necessarily super boring to play.
No, it's just, you know, nothing too exciting happens.
And now I jumped. I jumped good.
I know,
Fairly.
maybe I fell down or something.
That's ridiculous. I've seen you play a couple games, just friend. You never fall down. Ever. Oh, where's the piggy? Where's the piggy? I think I see him.
You see the wing?
His wing gave him away. I see a little piggy wing.
This little piggy went to the market.
This little piggy got chewed up by a chain gun.
Ah, but he enjoys it. He wants the pepper.
Get in me. Yeah. Sometimes, though, the things that we enjoy, Jeff, are the art of doing.
Oh. Yeah.
Like me and my
Epidermis was
cocaine.
singed to the third layer, and the rest of the skin was as brittle as carp scales.
I will tell you, I have fished for a lot of carp. Scales did not feel very brittle. They are pretty goopy.
Goopy, oh, that's a good description.
They're a goop fish. They are fun to catch, though. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, you tried to do a fly combo, but you lost your hobby horse.
Ah,
Hobby
but
horse hit.
he just turns back invulnerable after a couple of hits.
Yeah, nobody likes you. Just stay there.
Yeah, if you do the right attacks, you can get them in 2 phases
Which is pretty acceptable.
or cycles.
They are still, like, one of the most powerfully disliked enemies I think I've seen referenced in the thread so far, though. There was no defenders of those assholes. I was just like, ugh, drowned sailors.
Here's another thing that's gonna be really prevalent in the rest of the chapter. Timed switches.
Really, really prevalent, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out most of them anyway, because it's just like, well, find the switch, run over to the spot, and activate the switch.
If you were watching in the last 30 seconds, you've pretty much got the gist of it.
Yeah, they just get a little bit stricter on timing.
Oh boy, I haven't been to the theater in quite some time. Not since I played Assassin's Creed 3 and I stabbed some dude in a skybox. Great.
It was Lincoln, wasn't it? Oh, just admit it.
It's the Revolutionary War. It's like 100 years or more beforehand.
What do I know about American history? Abraham Lincoln and George Washington were brothers. I don't know.
You know more about American history than I do about Belgian history?
Probably, yeah. That's probably very accurate.
Oh, the lighting sconces look kind of like poops. Oh, soft serve poops.
Let's meet the carpenter.
Oh,
And his buddy.
looks like they're... Oh, this is backstage.
Ah, Alice! Delighted to see you again, my dear. Your arrival is filled with fortunatality itself.
Really? I didn't even
Never
know.
mind. My pregnant show is about to pop. It requires only a medicament of your help velocity.
I don't have much experience, but I do need to reconstruct my...
We can barter. Have a nice screwdriver, nearly new, or a nice hammer if you're
There's a
more
train
interested.
that's corrupting Wonderland, and I'm looking for help to restrain or destroy it.
Most vexatious, no doubt, will address that monstrosity directly. That's to say, eventually. Now, let's intermediate more important matters. Due to a logisterical foul-up, some of the show's requisites need to be gathered. The munificent script needs fetching. The writer's overly imaginative and exploring several endings. Then you'll need to assemble the show's tune-deft music. And finally, gather our stars! The show's tasteful performers. You should leave now. The essentiality of haste is essential.
It hardly seems you're ready for the show. Why can't you assemble these things yourself?
An impresario has arrangements. Ducks in a row, fish to fry, calls to Newcastle, etc., etc. Fetch the script from the writer, then we can batter or clatter or natter, as the case may be.
Is the writer cantankerous?
To a personage of your distinguished repudiation, I blush at the notionality. He's an octopus, by the by. Lives over that way. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta for now. That walrus is so sleepy.
Yeah, yes.
I wonder if the carpenter banged him on the head and gave him brain damage.
No, he'll speak later. The walrus speaks.
Especially in the Disney cartoon, the walrus is kind of seen as like the aggressor element in the walrus and carpenter duo. So it's kind of novel when you come here and you find him and he's just kind of like napping away, and the carpenter is this big crazy, like hammer wielding nut job. Seems so peaceful in the cartoon. He actually felt bad for the little clammy clams.
If you spent as much time practicing as you do in Wonderland, you'd be the next Sullivan or Gilbert, or one of them.
I don't think she'd make a very good Gilbert.
Practicing what?
Seems like a ladylike pursuit.
Well, she has another pursuit too, but I don't think that's what she meant.
You're sufficiently fortified to kick some ass to boot these creatures' nether regions.
Well, that's a nice vote of confidence for us, Cheshire.
Cheshire Cat really doesn't like the curse. He has a big curse jar.
Yes, put a gold doubloon in there every time. Oh, new enemy time.
Oh, and now we actually get to fight them one-on-one.
With their dope-ass cigars.
And they're pretty rad. These are good enemies.
Yeah,
so
these guys are fun.
There's not only bad enemies in this area. These are pretty good. The thing with the crabs is they're armored, and you have to break their armor and hit their soft
crab
spots.
meats. Oh, and his arm pops off. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because they can shoot cannonballs out of actual cannonballs, so...
Now take a cigar and smoke it.
Like this guy is gonna... I think he's gonna...
There it goes. You fool! You've doomed yourself! Yeah, I like fighting these guys because you have to really pay attention to the audio cues.
Yes.
You need to hear the cannonballs.
I was actually about to say the exact same thing, yeah. You have to watch out for the audio cues, or the cannons are gonna flatten you. So.
I just really love it. They get just a little personality as they come out and stick their stogie in their mouth.
Yeah, a good way to deal with them is using the bomb to break their armor quickly.
It actually takes a lot less time than the audios.
You can also wait and counter its claw attack, and then break his armor in one hit.
I don't think I ever did that.
That's...
Also, counterattacks give you a bigger hit stun window, so you can get bigger and more powerful combos on. That is not actually true.
Yeah, but well, if you just hit him enough, you also get to stun him and continue with the combo, and then link into an FADC and use your ultra.
FADC to curtsy. Most powerful Victorian combos. Whee! What a nice underwater zone. Especially when you cut out a big chunk of it.
Yeah, and there's MOA heads.
Yeah.
Because these are everywhere.
They originally carved out these underwater caverns you see. Then once they died and become petrified, the society sprung up around their tunnels.
There's some teeth there, but that's really all there is, so I'm not gonna bother. It's 4 teeth.
Yeah, we'll get 4 teeth later. Whatever.
Or will we?